come out several times during the day to check on my kids. Today it's raining. I thought I would just kind of surprise them. They heard me coming. Look how beautiful they are. Oh my gosh, how could you just not want to come out and spend all day long with them? It looks like they're all in the house and it's just raining oh so gently outside, and they are all just resting and relaxing. Oh my goodness. Came out and gave them something to do. I cut another pumpkin, so one's dangling here. I have to keep them away from the rabbits because they'll pee on them. I don't want them eating pumpkin that's been peed on. And then I filled up their little bucket over here of food. And then I gave them another pumpkin over by the door. And they're just laying in different little nest boxes here and there. I gave them another one right here that's hanging on their ladder. And then I gave the ones in timeout one, and I gave the little babies one. I put another one over here. And I've got one that they've already, I had it hanging. They've already pulled it off of there. And the duck is wanting it so bad he can't stand it, but he can't eat it. His beak doesn't get in there like it's supposed to. So I had a couple of girls that I found, well, not a couple of girls, I found a couple of nests that these girls were hiding in, and one of them was up on top of here. Now, there was 6 eggs in that nest up there, so I took there were a few more bells. These bells down here were up there. So I pulled them off and put wood up there to keep them from getting somewhere that's just real comfortable. And I gave them a box up there to have a nest in, so they're not going to be able to get back up there anymore. And I gave them another box right here, and they're all trying to get into it. That one on the right, she's the one that likes it over here. And she has tried everything in the world to find a place that's comfortable. I could put some, she does not, and she's trying to crowd out the other one. The brown one, that's Crip. She doesn't have very many places that she can go, and nobody likes her because she's crippled. She's got a broken leg. She's had a broken leg since she was little because one of the roosters got on top of her when she was too young and broke her leg, and I never could fix it. So this other one on the right, she's the one that likes to be up here. She's the one that's been causing all the trouble over here, trying to get everybody to nest over here, but she sure doesn't want the crippled one too, and they're having a little bit of a struggle together right there. But the cool thing is this is the only place, well, not the only place, I mean, that's not the cool thing. The cool thing is that the crippled one can get up there by herself now, because I took some of the rabbit nest boxes out away from where they were, because they were trying to get up on those too and lay eggs. And so now the little crippled one can get up. She's got like a little stair step that she can finally get up there all by herself, and I don't have to help her. So I think whenever they see you helping them, the other ones don't like it, and so they don't like that one hen. So if she can do things by herself, they're going to like her a whole lot better. But that one's not going to like anybody because that's just who she is. So I gave the duck, she's really ready to get out of there. She thinks that those 2 babies can handle themselves, but I'm not ready for her to get out, because when she gets out, everybody gets all stressed out and they don't lay again. So I'm really not ready for her to get out. I don't know where I'm going to put her and her husband, Jesus, but I'm going to have to figure out something. I kind of have an idea what I can do, but I'm thinking about putting them outside and building them a little pen. But the thing is if I do that, I'm afraid they'll be got overnight by something. A lot of things can dig and get into just about anywhere they want to get into. And there's not really a whole lot you can do without a concrete floor, and I don't have any concrete out here except for in this building right here. And these right here have already laid a few eggs this morning. Well, it looks like they're starting to scratch them out of there. Looks like they've got 2 right there, but they had 3. They had 2 brown ones, so there's probably another one in there that's that one standing over that you can't see it. But so they're just kind of hanging out doing their thing too. And then, and I had just filled their water up this morning. Boy, I tell you what, they go through a lot of water. They go through a lot of water. And then, looky here, we've got eggs here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, that's 10 eggs there. I've got one here sitting. I think I saw one already in there this morning, so there's going to be probably about 2 there. And then, how many do I have in here? I just got 1 girl in there. And then, I've got 4 eggs in here. Her name is Josephine. She's named after my old boss. He didn't have any hair on his head, and she had her whole head picked off. And I didn't think she was going to make it, but she did, and she actually grew skin back. I don't know how she did that. She doesn't like me over here. Let's see what we got. So we got 3 more here. We got 3 more there. Don't have any in there. Nothing in there. And they just like to come up on these and just scratch all the hay out and then leave. And then here's 2 more. So they're out here actually working. They're working girls today. They're doing what they're supposed to do. But there's also a lot of them out here. You can see the pumpkin boneyard. When they stop eating them, I just kind of toss them out here. Because they're still a little bit, on the outside, they're still a little bit hard. So it gets to where they can't hardly eat them like that. But whenever it comes like rain and freezing temperatures and things like that, it'll soften them up. It'll freeze them overnight, and then they can eat them a lot easier, and then they'll be gone. And if they're not gone, they'll just go ahead and compost. So that's okay too. I'm getting ready to open up all of this. It's not ready yet, because what'll happen is they'll get in those 2 raised beds over there, and then they'll jump over the fence. And I don't really want them to do that yet, because I'm not ready to chase them. But it looks like a lot of them are outside, and I didn't realize that they were. 'Cause it's still kind of rainy and moist and wet and kind of icky outside. But some of them just like being outside, like the white girls with the black. They're Brahmas, and they love the cold weather. The ones with the feathers on their feet like the cold weather. They have really short combs and wattles. The wattles are right under their beaks. The red things that hang down is called a wattle. And they really like the cold weather. They're not real keen on rain outside, but everything else. I mean, they've got I think it's called triple feathers. So if you see one of their feathers, they have the regular feather, and then they have 2 feathers also attached to that feather. That's small down looking feathers. So they stay really, really toasty. Okay, and they love laying in the winter, and they're Brahmas, so they lay huge eggs. If you get eggs from me that are big, that are kind of a cream looking color, that's them. They're the ones that do that. Looks like I got one out there. It's got a crippled foot or something. So anyway, I got quite a few. Even, I don't know if you can see it, but way down back, I've got some out there. I threw some stuff out this morning, and they're playing with that today. So yeah, it's just a little bit on the wet side outside, and the girls are really enjoying themselves inside. There's something wrong with this one right here. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's not laying. She looks like she's cold. She just kind of hangs out by herself. So I may give her her own little box and see if I can give her some supplements and see if I can get her back to where she's healthy. Because she just doesn't look like she's doing well. I've been watching her for a day or 2. She doesn't get out much, and she just kind of hangs out by herself. Whenever chickens get around her, she goes back by herself. Well, good morning to you too, but it's afternoon now, dude. He hears me come out here and be loud, and he thinks he's got to be the dominant one, so he starts making his little loud noises too. And I still have rabbits. If anybody wants rabbits, let me know. They're $15 each. I've got, let's see, 5 of them that needs to find new homes. So if you don't mind, tell everybody that you know, and because I really don't want to feed them all winter. It's just too much. So I'm going to let you go, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great day.